saying?
Well, I don't know.
Well, out in the hall, they were saying they for sure still think it's Jared.
Well, anyway, come on in, rat. Who I told you I'm not mad at. There he is, Jared.
It was Jared.
It was Jared.
After I defended him?
Yep.
And you'll still defend him.
Yeah.
Jared was really upset on Thursday, came to me, manned up and said, listen, I'm shaky. He was shaky. I thought the guy was close to tears. I said, listen, Jared, get a fucking grip on yourself. First, if you start crying, I'm going to punch you.
Wow.
And then I said, secondly, I don't care. I said, listen, just don't let it happen again. Don't read the email, and give it a... But he didn't do anything malicious.
No.
And you should have come in right away and said it was you.
All right. So first off, the thing that I object to is I wasn't trying to be a rat. I was trying to protect Ronnie.
Right.
It wasn't actually your guys list that I read this from. JD emailed Tim his Sirius account, which I go through to make sure that Tim is following up on some emails that are executionable.
Right.
So I noticed this, and I talk to Ronnie usually once a week just about things going on with the company, checks, things like that. And I mentioned to him in passing that I saw that there was a chance there could be an HR issue with there being an intern out, because this company is very sensitive about protecting their interns.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure that he didn't bring an intern out.
That's my point. You should have just said, you should come in that morning and said, hey, Howard, I made sure I was worried about Ronnie, and I made sure that he wasn't doing anything wrong.
When all of a sudden it started getting, explosive at 6:15 or 6:30 in the morning.
That's when you began the cover-up.
Well, I got nervous that I just caused a serious issue with, a confidential email, and I was just trying to help Ronnie out that come Monday he wasn't blindsided by the company and the HR, not the show.
Now, part of the cover-up was you yelled at JD on the wrap-up show for even accusing you of being
You
rat.
actually came to your own defense and said that was wrong to immediately label you.
You're like Nixon.
Because I thought the best way to deal with this was just to, I was hoping that it would just go away and that, I was able to help Ronnie, and that was it. And when it started to snowball and being a bigger issue, that you thought that there was a security issue here, and Ronnie was getting hung out to dry, I spoke to Ronnie and said, at the end of the week, I'm gonna talk to people off the air, you and Tim, and explain that it wasn't malicious, and I wasn't trying to throw JD under the bus. And when Ronnie got upset with JD, that wasn't my intention. My intention was to
but I'm saying you put yourself through a lot of stress.
I did.
You should have just come out right away and said, listen, I did it. I didn't do it to be mean or malicious, and now I understand. I'm not supposed to talk about the email to other people.
And Monday morning, when Robin came to my defense, and I think Fred may have, I felt even worse and started to really wear on me that I knew that I was going to have to talk about this, and I wanted to talk to you guys off the air first so you understood.
Do you owe JD an apology?
I did apologize to him about yelling at him on Monday afternoon, I think it was.
Right.
That, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I just jumped to,
When do I get my apology?
I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry. Thank you for defending me, and I'm sorry. And
Never again.
When do I get my invite to the bar's Halloween party?
And yes, I'll apologize to JD.
Now, Tim had even said to him, you went to Tim for counseling, right?
Yeah.
And Tim said,
This is so silly.
Tim said, this is what you get for what? I forget what he said. I never know what Tim
his
said.
counseling
Well,
was
no.
this is
He
what you
said
get?
this is what you get when you try and help too many people, because I was trying to protect Ronnie from a bigger issue that I thought may occur.
Right. All right. Now, from now on, I'm going to leave you on the guys list.
I'm not on the guys list.
You're not. Okay.
I'm not. And this email wasn't about the guys list. It was sent from JD first to Tim's Sirius email.
You're the only one not on the guys list.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I never even.
All right,
read
I'm going to put you on the guys list.
Thank you.
Give him my spot.
All right.
I never read it on that.
Here's the thing. So whenever you read something, just come to me or Tim. In fact, go to Tim. Don't bother me.
I won't bother you.
I'm busy.
I sorry to bother you on Thursday as well.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
The guys at TV want to know, after Jared came out of the studio that day, he vehemently denied it and then threatened JD. They thought it's a funny video clip if you want to see it.
Yeah, let me see that. This is Jared covering up his...
Boy, oh boy.
Right.
The scumbag. JD is the absolute bottom of the earth. He's the white gook you get in between your fucking mouth. That's JD. And, he had absolutely no factual evidence for this. He just felt like throwing my name out there. So, fuck JD.
Do you have any idea who this might be?
I honestly haven't put too much thought into it because it happened and I didn't think anything of it. So I didn't even think who the rat is. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to think about it because it's not my problem. The only problem is that JD's little, rat that tries to start shit.
So in the past, you've always tried to have been civil with JD. Is that totally
I've
gone
always
now?
been civil with JD. And
You are
now
really
I will
good.
go out of my way. To
Boy,
fuck with
I don't
JD.
know if I
That's,
trust
I've been
anything
here
you
for 4
say
years,
from now
and
on.
You are a good liar.
Yeah, look at you. You got a whole scenario going here.
You should run for office.
This is the part where he says he's going to go out of his way to fuck with JD.
Really?
Oh, go ahead. Let me hear that.
He's in his mind that, I'm doing things. Now I'm going to actually do things to him because he's a little shit. And clearly he can't mind his own fucking business. He's got to start shit on his own. So I'm going to really fucking show him, what it is that I can do to be arrogant and an asshole.
You remind me of those guys who kill their wives, but then they get them on TV and they go, "I want my wife back."
Right.
Hey, if I start doing drugs again, can you give me lying lessons?
Yeah,
absolutely.
You did a good cover up.
And not only that, now I remember him coming in here and vehemently denying it here and yelling at JD. And now
I didn't come in. I called him.
well, Colden, you were on our airwaves saying to everybody that you were definitely not the rat.
But my whole belief system's off now. I don't even know if that was him.
In hindsight, yes, I should have come clean. Right
All
off the
right.
bat.
Well, listen, you learned your lesson, and that's good
Ronnie
enough.
lied for you.
He did, and I
lied.
appreciate that, and I felt horrible. And
Although Ronnie did crack in a sense because he made you come forward. Like you never would have come forward. Ronnie forced you forward.
yes,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it anymore.
So
Jared
you're
had
all
got.
right with your lying.
but I didn't. Think
was good at it.
I didn't think. I thought this would go away, and it was a bigger issue. I thought it would become a bigger issue that it was discussed. Then that it was discussed that there was an HR policy and all that. I thought that was the bigger issue.
I was mad you came forward because I was going to do lie detectors next and everything and find you out.
Yeah, you shooed me away.
Yeah, I was wondering if you would have passed the lie detector test. That would have been good.
Are
You
you
probably
attracted?
could have.
Are you attracted to me, Howard Stern?
Well, Jared, all right. Good enough. I'm glad you came forward, and now you understand when something like this happens. Just admit it.
Yeah, I'm sorry
This
about
is
that.
not the kind of place where something bad is going to happen to you.
I barely fire anyone ever.
Yeah, but I understand this situation. If a guy's afraid he's going to get fired over something that seems sort of simple, that might be the right lie to tell in life. I don't know.
I was more concerned with breaking Tim's trust because Tim right off the bat stepped up for me because he knew that I wouldn't. I wasn't trying to be malicious and throw someone under the bus. I was in my head. I was trying to protect Ronnie, and I didn't realize further down the line what the consequences would be.
Right.
That you all of a sudden thought that there was a leak, that there were people not being loyal, that Ronnie wasn't being loyal to you. And from my perspective, I saw it
Look,
as
there are no real big secrets here.
Yeah, believe me. If you read those notes, I only wish something secretive would
Yeah,
happen
really.
in there. All right, thank you, Jared.
Oh, my
there it is.
goodness.
Chad, one more question. Did you ever give Ronnie a touch oven?
When did you confess to Tim? At what point in the saga?
last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
When? Same day as me, or earlier?
Yeah, I think it was the same day. Well, I
Same.
talked to you on Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah, Thursday.
You confessed Thursday.
Yeah.
Was Tim shocked?
Yeah,
He was.
absolutely.
That's great.
Were you polite enough to wait till he detoxed? His detox
Oh,
was
I
over?
would see now. The real good footage would have been when he first fessed up, and just how difficult that was for him.
There's a theory now going around in the back office that they think Jared is now covering for Tim. I saw Jared. I'm telling you, I spoke to Jared on Thursday. He didn't look like he was covering.
I'll tell you, I may be a good liar there, but I wasn't lying.
I know.
Tim, the last thing
Who
Tim,
knows?
when everyone started accusing Tim, if there's one thing I know about Tim is he would never ever do anything to cause you to distrust him.
I understand. All right, Jared. Thank you. We now know you are
But
the
what
rat.
was Tim's advice to that's what happens to you when you try to protect too many people or something?
No. He said, I got myself into this because I was, trying to please too many people.
Oh, I see.
right, and
You're
Jared-
a people pleaser, are you?
Jared works for Tim, and
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying, "Who the fuck is this Jared?" Jared works for Tim.
Jared's the abs.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
One more question, Jared. Are you mad? Everyone's sending me notes. Are you mad at High Pitch Mike for taking those pictures of you in the Chippendales outfit?
I am.
Why?
Because the only reason he knew that I was up there, I don't promote where I bartend. I don't want to ever, that's two separate things. I make income on the side because, I want to supplement my income here.
In other words, nobody pays you here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Read between the lines.
No, that's not true. Tim,
Not like you want to be a bartender.
I invited people here from the show to come up to the bar because, I'll throw him some free drinks every now and then. And I invited Mike to do so. He asked me if he had to wear a costume. I told him that, he didn't have to, but I was going to. And I explained to him when he asked me what my costume was. I told him not to come up to take pictures. I told him, it wasn't about that. I don't want that to become part of my, corporate persona. And he was the only person that did it the entire time. That no one in the bar took pictures.
Well,
no
he's
one
gay, and he liked what he saw.
But he only walked into the bar for 3 minutes.
Right.
I gave him a drink. He took pictures. He walked out.
Oh, yeah. So
That was it? He just came
No,
to
that's
take pictures?
all he did was take pictures.
What did he
Oh,
do with
wow.
those pictures? Oh my God!
do you think he beat off to him?
Of course he did.
Jesus.
Oh, Jared, I'm your wife.
Well, he has a picture in his office of his head on my body
Wow.
in his office.
All right. So you asked him not to post the pictures, and he did. And now did they take them down?
I asked him not to take them. I spoke to Jason and Ganji and asked them not to put them up in the show. I just don't want these ending up on the internet.
Well, I'm glad I didn't show up at the bar because I would have taken pictures.
You're worried about your future. You know, you want to be seen as an executive.
You know, HR could Google you when you
Right.
get interviewed, and all of a sudden they got pictures of me.
Fair
and
enough.
Chippendales.
All right,
It's
Jared.
great that in this sea of misfits, he's worried about his corporate persona.
It's great.
You got to get out of here now.
Thanks, Jared.
Take a look over here.
There he is, Jared, who has come clean now, and now he feels better. Look, he's walking around all happy again.
So you manned up, told the truth.
I did.
How do you think it turned out?
I think it went better than I thought it was going to go.
What did you think was going to happen when, even last week when it was real heated? How did you think this was going to turn out?
I thought I was going to be fired from this company.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you have worst case scenarios that are running through your head, and in my head, I thought, now that people wouldn't trust me, and they would think that, I can't deal with confidential information, and that's not the case, because I deal with it on a daily basis, and, I was just trying to help Ronnie out.
So Jared manned up
Yeah,
and admitted
yeah,
that he was indeed the leak.
uh-huh.
Are you glad he did this? He came clean?
Whatever.
You don't care?
What do I care? I'm not the rat.
Yeah, but you were hiding the truth. You were
Whatever.
protecting him.
Yeah, so?
Doesn't that feel good that you don't have to do that now? You don't have to worry about maybe slipping or holding the truth from people?
Slipping? I wouldn't have slipped.
I don't think he did it with any maliciousness. And I said on the wrap-up show that when the leak comes out, it's going to depend on who it is and what reasoning they have for doing it. And, if somebody like, say, Jason did it, or if Richie Wilson did it, whose really only agenda was to, just tell a friend, that would be more of a breach than it was for Jared, who's in a position to say, to see the overall thing, what's going on here. As far as, he did it more about business.
There's not a malice bone in his body, so he was just trying to help Ronnie out and trying to do something that just give him a heads up, and it turned into a whole rigmarole here. But it came out in the end, and it always does. And he knows that if he knows something, to reveal it immediately.
Like 9/11, I don't think we're hearing the whole story here. I think there's more. I bet there were calls placed to Tim that we don't know about. Not everything's adding up. I don't see why Jared would take it upon himself to read one of Tim's emails and act on it alone. Jared's not a lone wolf. He's not. He's needy. He needs he needs his peers to appreciate him and give him a pat on the back and all that stuff. I don't buy the lone wolf theory. I think Tim was in cahoots the entire time. If Tim wasn't the actual person who started it, then I believe Tim was involved in the cover-up from the beginning. And until we could put a commission together to study this, we just have to take Jared's word for it. And we all found out today that Jared's word doesn't mean much.
Do you think this is going to hurt you now around here, like your credibility?
I initially did. I think that, it was explained right. It was explained as to my thought process behind it. And I hope that that's not the case.
You glad that he came clean?
Whatever. It's cleared his head. I'm happy.
Did it do anything for you?
Took me off the hook here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm getting at. So you're happy about that?
I could care less. I don't care.
People said, Clinton's a liar. And I'm like, well, when he did something that had nothing to do with his job, he fucking lied to keep his job. So there are some people who will say he's a liar. There's some people who will say I understand why he lied. So I think I know him well enough where it doesn't bother me, but it might bother others.
Yeah, I'm actually glad I'm holding this knife, because this is what I felt was stuck in my back today.
Are you hurt by this?
I'm a little hurt. I am a little hurt. He lied to our faces, just like straight up, outright. I had a full conversation with him on Friday where I actually did a horrible thing and accused our program director of being the rat. And he's just sat there and just kind of nodded along, denied I got angry at JD about being a rat.
Are you going to be able to trust him again?
Well, I mean, he's been covering up that he's not a homosexual for so long. Now I see that that's in fact the truth he is. Yeah, I mean, he's hanging out with High Pitch Mike and he has his shirt off on weekends. You be the judge. You know what I'm saying? And he's a Mets fan on top of everything else.
What's going to happen with you and JD?
I immediately apologized to JD shortly after my tirade on Monday. I went to his office and I spoke to him and said, I'm sorry for snapping at you. Didn't mean to do that. So I think things are fine. I mean, it's going to go back to I'm polite to JD and JD ignores me. So.
Did you get that? Oh, I got that. JD, so
Yes.
you knew all along.
Well, I didn't fully know, but I had a pretty good hunch, and
So you weren't surprised when he came clean.
No, but it was my hunch, and I made the accusation, which without having fully, solid evidence, but it's just.
So I guess you can understand why he got so mad at you, because you didn't have any facts. You were just.
Yes, and also I was right, and he had to cover his tracks or whatever. I don't know. So I can't blame him.
Well, as we just saw, he gave you a hug.
Yes.
I assume he apologized to you.
Yeah. Yes.
Are things gonna be okay with you guys now?
Yes, I mean, as okay as they are. I don't know. Sure.
Do you hold any bad feelings now towards him because of this situation? Because he got so angry at you.
No. I'm just trying to. I just want everything to be okay again. That's all I want. And so I'll just put this in the past and just keep moving forward.
What are you making a federal case out of it for? It's done. I know it's
kind of weird. All right, yesterday I punished you because of because of Natalie Maines and all my
and
Twitter
Judd.
followers and Judd Apatow. And by the way, Natalie wrote me
What did she say?
because I blamed her for my not wanting to talk about America's Got Talent and tell the story about Ronnie's fist fight.
Yeah, we all missed it.
But she wrote me a very beautiful text.
What did she tweet that got you all upset?
I don't even remember.
See?
I knew she was critical, basically. I thought that she was critical of AGT talk. But turns out she was critical of me, sometimes not. She was critical of AGT because I was doing a couple of 2-day weeks rather than
just
3-day
the
weeks.
amount of time on the air.
But the point is, I would be taking those days off anyway. I have.
You wouldn't be. What do you mean you'd be taking those days off?
Well, I mean, we only provide a certain amount of shows a year, and the rest of the days I'm not going to be
usually
here.
We'd work a 3-day week.
Yeah, but so we would have taken the whole week off instead of But anyway, why is this not printed out? Oh, here it is. Hey now, she writes.
Okay.
How did I get lumped in with Judd Apatow?
Shouldn't like that company.
No, I'm so happy and excited for you with America's Got Talent. I'm with Robin. America is about to fall in love with Howard Stern, and it's awesome. Now, I did whine about the 2-day weeks. But come on, it's only because I adore you. You make laundry and gardening and cooking and cleaning and running mundane errands the best part of my day because I get to laugh through it. Without your entertainment, that list of chores is as boring as it looks, and so I whine. Please take it as the compliment it's meant to be, and know that as your friend, I say, take off as much time as you want. You deserve whatever makes you happy. As a stay-at-home mom, I beg you to talk 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and never retire. Well, it's true. Everyone wants Natalie to go back with the Dixie Chick. She doesn't do it.
She's not doing it.
Yeah, what the fuck? With all that said, I'll gladly take my lumps over the radio. I have it coming for blabbing one opinion or another, I'm sure. Besides, it's hysterical that you teased Ronnie's brawl and then you wouldn't tell the story. People are so mad. I'll bet $100. Shit, I cut it off.
Oh.
Anyway, people are mad with her because they didn't get to hear the story.
Right, so they're blasting her?
Yeah, so I probably shouldn't have lumped. I should not have lumped Natalie Maines in with Judd Apatow.
Yeah, because that's a different kind of complaint. Right. I thought she was ragging on AGT.
So in honor of Natalie Maines, I will tell the Ronnie story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even get it off the air.
No, I know. You know what? I was so ragged out yesterday. I know you came over to hear it, and I was just like, I can't even talk. I was beat. Here it is simply, the way I understand it. I was in my dressing room, and I'm there with my wife, who was visiting me for like 10 minutes, with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law brought along some executive guy that he's been friends with for years and also does business with, and the guy's pregnant wife. And they're all in my dressing room, and we're all hanging out. And of course, I'm trying to, I'm kind of strutting my stuff because I'm Howard Stern.
You're in your domain.
And I'm like on this big television show. It's like kind of impressive.
You're holding court.
Yeah. Like, you know what? And it's the 5 minutes out of the entire day that I even have anyone in my dressing room. I told you, I live like a monk.
Yeah, I don't even know where you were. When I went to see you, I never saw where your dressing room is. Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, it's depressing. You come back to me and you see me sitting on a couch like I've just been punished in school. Like I punish myself. I just sit there.
Why are you alone?
Well, I sit alone. I sit alone. It's a new song I wrote. So we're back there, and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 screaming, yelling, blah, 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 like bashing into my door. Bash, bash, bash into my door. Like, I can't even tell you how loud.
Really?
Like boom, boom,
like
boom.
the Hulk is out there.
Yeah, like well, when Fred plays that door slamming sound effect,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Like literally that loud and that often. And screaming and yelling, and then like you hear a bunch of black guys going, down, 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 everybody down, 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 no, pull them off, pull them off, pull them off. Like it sounded like Iraq.
Sounds like there's a firefight going on out there.
So my brother-in-law Doug, who's 6'7", and like he could kick your ass pretty easily. Whoever you are, I don't care. He's a very strong guy. He was an athlete, a football player at Penn State. He could easily kick your ass. And I don't even know who you are, but I'm telling you, he can kick your ass.
He could probably kick your ass.
So he quickly goes, let me see what's doing out there. I go, what?
So like a man, he goes to find out.
Because he heard Ronnie screaming and everything. So he goes, let me go see. I go,
Ronnie screaming?
Well, he hears everything. He just hears noises and black guys.
But you could hear Ronnie.
Yeah, you could hear Ronnie yelling.
Too.
You could hear Ronnie yelling.
Okay.
And so he goes, let me go out. I go, no.
Don't open that door.
I turn the lock on the door. He goes, what? I go, listen. The fucking guy's finally got something to do.
If you go out, you're not getting back in.
Yeah. I said, first of all, there's not just Ronnie out there. There's 50 security guys out there. America's Got Talent has 50 security guys. All of them black as night and big as a house.
Black as night.
Right.
I've seen them. They're just black.
Yeah. These guys are like the real deal.
They look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, trust me. They will fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like the really fun, nice guys. But they're nice to me because I'm one of the stars of the show. Everyone else are going to give a whole fucking attitude, the no laughing, just staring at.
Right.
Yeah. Which I dig. So, it gets quiet for a while, and I figure, all right, it must be safe now. It seems like it's over. So I open my door, and I say to one of the security guys, I go, what's going on? And they go, oh, no, don't worry about it. It was nothing. I go, nothing? What do you mean nothing? No, don't worry about it. It's all taken care of. So I go, this is bullshit. I want to find out what's going on because, you know what? If there's something going down, I want to know.
That's right. Should I be getting out of here?
Right. Yeah. What's going on here? It seems like a pretty mundane show, but who knows what's going on? So from an insider, I get word that Ronnie, the limo driver, my security detail, what is Ronnie's job? To stand there and not, just be professional.
Yeah.
Somehow Ronnie and this other guy conspired that they were going to, just for everyone's entertainment, pretend to have a fight.
Are you kidding me?
No, wait. Listen to this. So I go, what? What do you mean, Ronnie's? What is Ronnie doing?
He's doing a show in the hall.
Ronnie's an entertainer. Well, this is what I heard. You tell me the way it went down.
It's always my...
No, let me tell you. I'm telling you what I've been told, and then you'll explain to me.
I will explain. You got to do it quick because I got to go downstairs.
All right. Oh, Sasha Cohn's coming. All right, this will take me a second. So what I hear is, Ronnie decided to do this fake attack with the guy to show, he's putting on a show. So out of the blue, the guy attacks Ronnie without telling him, like when Ronnie wasn't prepared.
So it's almost like when Peter Sellers had that crazy housekeeper who would attack him.
Yeah, Cato. So the guy jumps Ronnie. Ronnie goes right down. and evidently spilled a soda all over himself. And the black guys, who are the real security guys, all of a sudden, they don't know what's going down. They see two guys jump at each other.
Right.
And they spring into action, and they fucking pounce. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And they get, the Secret Service, these guys are whisked out.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock. He thinks he's on stage doing Ronnie's block party. So I get word about this, and now I'm fuming. Because I go, oh, good. Ronnie now, after doing such a spectacular job.
He was doing so well.
I'm in love with Ronnie. Everything's cool with Ronnie. And I find out now, Ronnie couldn't take success. He had to plan a fucking entertainment. Okay, tell me what happened.
Can I tell the story now?
Yeah.
Okay. Harvey.
Right, great guy.
Stage manager.
Right.
Okay. Every morning, we'd be in contact when we'd leave to go there, and I'd be in contact with him.
Yeah.
And we had this thing. He'd curse me out in the morning. I'd curse him out.
Why do you always get into things with people with cursing out? I hear him on the phone.
We were joking.
We're driving in the car.
We're having a good time.
I hear him on the phone. Hey, asshole.
Well, that's how he's talking to me.
What do you want, asshole? But how do you get involved? Like, why are you not just like sort of removed from the situation? Why are you so friendly with everyone?
Because I have
asshole,
to talk. I have to talk to him every morning to let him know that we're coming.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it becomes the asshole conversation.
He has a personality where he gets into.
Why is it me? I don't get it.
I don't know. Everyone, like Joe was there, right? Pat was there doing security.
Right.
None of them are calling anybody an asshole.
But I'm the one who's in contact with Harvey, and Harvey and I joked around. We joke around. He's a good guy.
Why are you? Like, I joke around with Harvey. I've never once called him an asshole.
Because that's the way he jokes around with me.
It's the way you joke around with everybody.
He texts me first thing in the morning. Good morning, douchebag.
Yeah, but why does he think you're a douchebag? Like, why does he feel that comfortable doing it? He shouldn't even know you. You should be like a fucking plant. All right, go ahead. You've got such a personality.
I
don't know. Go ahead. My people.
All right.
This is my entourage.
Yeah,
I guarantee when Sacha Baron Cohen comes here, you're not going to be calling anybody an asshole. It's just going to be a professional guy. He's going to be
I already met the guy.
Right, exactly. He's probably no nonsense.
He's waiting for me.
All right.
So every day he'd pass me in the hallway.
Harv.
Yeah, Harv.
Yeah.
And he'd go, as he passed me, go, fuck you, asshole, like that.
That's like what you do here in the hall.
No, he would do it to me.
Yeah, but you do it here with. How do you get into? You're the only one that gets into this with people.
So we're joking around, and there's this one security guy, Jin, who thought Harvey was serious, and he goes, "What's going on, man? Why is he talking to you like that?" I go, "I don't know what's going on. Why he's acting like that?" And everybody was in on this. Not all the security guys knew about this. Except for Jin.
Knew what?
Except for Jin.
We're in on what?
Okay.
That you guys call each other asshole?
Yeah, they knew. They knew the whole deal. So Harvey comes to me on the last day of taping.
Yeah.
He comes to me and goes, "Let's fuck with Jin." He goes, "I'm going to attack you."
So what did you say? Did you say yes or no?
I kind of said, well, you know.
Did you say yes or no?
We were joking around. I said yes. Okay.
All right. Listen to me.
All right.
You can stop right now.
Can I finish the story?
All right, go ahead.
Let me finish the story. So he goes,
yes is the wrong answer. You say, no, I'm Howard. There's no nonsense at Howard's door.
But we weren't supposed to do it there. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
So after he says to me, I'm going to walk down the hall, all the way down by the elevator, and I'm going to yell, fuck you to you, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to attack you, but you're going to know about it. But he didn't do. What he did was he walked away and turned around immediately. I'm standing. I said, Harvey, you know, I'm standing. We're eating some shit.
It's in front of my door.
I'm drinking a soda. Yeah,
and I got my
we
whole
weren't supposed
family
to do it over there.
Bring that woman inside.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, I mean.
So next thing I know,
why not get fake? Did you get fake guns so you could have a shootout?
No. So the next thing I know, he turns around and I had my back to him. I didn't even know he was coming. Boom! I'm on the floor with the can of sodas all over the place and everything.
You're a joke.
I'm a joke.
You're a joke. You're like 3 years old.
It's not his fault.
We're at a multi-million dollar.
It's all my fault, Robin. Okay,
of course it is. You know why? Why is it your fault? Do you know why it's your fault? Quickly, let me explain it to you. Because you said yes to. You say, Harv, I can't participate in something like that. I'm with Howard. I represent Howard. I can't do this.
See, I knew I'd get hit. It's all my fault.
Knew you. Okay. Of course you're responsible.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I got to go.
You don't know you're responsible. You don't know you're responsible.
I'm doing it right now. I got to be responsible. I'm going right down. I got to go downstairs.
You're retarded.
Why don't you jump the guy?
Ronnie.
Go away. Get out of my fucking way. I got to go downstairs. All right?
Is this a joke or is this real? Ronnie. Ronald. Let's brawl.
What a fucking lunatic. Do you people believe this?
And he doesn't understand.
Why am I getting blamed?
It's his fault.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm like, so I come out of my dressing room and I hear it's Ronnie hijinks staging a show. It's like Ronnie's block party.
They're entertaining everyone in the hall.
Yeah. The fuck? And the guy was doing a really good job.
Now, let me say one more thing that maybe you didn't think about, maybe you have.
Probably not, because I'm busy working. But go ahead.
But okay, so now Ronnie is Mr. Hijinks.
Yeah.
What happens when something's really going on?
No one's going to believe it. All the real security black guys are going to be
Ronnie's
like,
doing hijinks
hey,
again.
man, Ronnie doing his thing. Exactly. I didn't think of that.
And you'll get the crap beaten out of you or get kidnapped or whatever.
Ronnie doing his thing, man. Look at that. This is fun. Look at these guys are shooting each other. This is my fucking guy. He's like, ay.
And so he doesn't understand the implication of saying yes and being a part of it.
Well, he's not
and
a
he doesn't understand the implication of in the future what people will think if they see something going on.
He's not a professional. Listen, what does Ronnie know about security, really?
He knows hijinks.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He's good at those. Like when we walk somewhere, he acts all serious, like he's in the Secret Service.
Well, he knows what it looks like.
Yeah. He's seen it on TV, like on because he watches all these cop shows.
Right.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be serious right here. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck? I go, I don't want hijinks. I don't want games.
It's not my fault.
Nothing is his fault. I hear him on the phone. The guy, hey, asshole. What is that shithead? Fuck you. I go, who is that? Oh, that's Harv. I go, what? I go, why? How do you get into those relations? And you hear him, it's not my fault. He calls me an asshole.
He did it to me.
No, you pull him aside and say, listen, I can't speak that way. I'm on a job. But call me at home.
But at work?
Yeah, at work, I can't be that guy. He's the village idiot. He really is. He's the village idiot.
Oh my goodness!
You know what I'm going to do? When he does security in the future, I'm going to put him in one of those. When the king would have a court jester,
right? With that funny hat,
the funny hat with the bell on the top, and the slippers,
the Harlequin outfit,
the slippers that point up,
bells.
Hey, look who's here! The entertainment.
That's Ronnie's security outfit.
That's my security detail. Hey, I'm here. Hey, we're in our clown car. And sometimes he really tries to be like a real security guy. Like you should see him. He's like, he's on the phone, like he's into the, and he's got like a walkie-talkie.
Right,
on him.
He loves to have that little thing coming out of his ear.
And he's got all the accoutrements of being a security guy, and he's like.
Hey, asshole.
And then asshole, fuck you. Like, within 5 minutes, people knew not to respect him. Within 5 minutes, he had deteriorated into a clown.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is too funny.
Oh. He's the guy, like the king goes, make a joke.
Make me laugh.
And then when he doesn't, they chop his head off.
That's right.
Fuck you. Asshole, fuck you.
You got to get that outfit. And one day, we just got to make him wear it.
Yeah, go, listen, you'll still get your same pay and everything, but I don't want you wearing a suit. I want you to wear a clown outfit.
Every time he messes up.
Yeah, because I actually have cops who work with me. Real cops.
And Joe would never
Joe
do
is a lieutenant. I got Terry, all the Pat.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. All these guys that work with me, they're all either NYPD or ex-NYPD and stuff. And these guys, they don't crack a smile.
No.
They stand there.
I've never even heard their voices.
They blend into the wall, and then within seconds, that's it. Ronnie, who evidently is like their boss in my world.
Right, he's the guy running everything.
He's like, hey, Joe, go do this. Cold Howard's bag. And the next thing you know, he's on the phone. Hey, asshole. Hey, douchebag. Within minutes, his whole thing deteriorates into that.
Yeah. Somehow people know.
Right, Ralph?
Listen, I don't know whose fault it was, or and like you're saying, Ronnie should have.
By the way, Ralph was there obviously with me, and he knows kind of what went down.
Should have diffused it, because I'm in one of these side rooms. It's a long hallway, a bunch of rooms up and down. All of a sudden, like you're saying, you hear the scuffle.
Right, like World War III.
Yeah, and it was scary. Like,
yeah, it was.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? You don't know what's going on in that hole, and not everybody's in on their little joke.
Right.
So I peeked my head out, and I was like, fuck, there's people on top of people.
Yeah, it was a pileup.
Wow.
Robin, if you could have heard this, I'm not exaggerating. It was wild.
And you figure
So it went beyond just ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah, because
people were in action.
Because the other security dudes didn't know that it was a joke.
Right, they're jumping and pulling people off of people, and I'm looking, and it's right outside your door, and I'm like, well, this shit is real. So I just ran back in the room and hid.
Like me.
Yeah.
Why do I need to get involved?
Yeah.
I'm there to work.
And then I find out it's a joke, and I was like, well, later, because then people are filming it, and I was like, well, what the fuck?
What is it, the Ronnie show?
Who's doing this outside your door?
You know what it is? Ronnie wants to be an entertainer.
Yes.
And he sees me doing my thing all day and night. And I think he gets to him, and he goes like, "Hey, I can do things too."
Right.
Like Fredo.
I'll cause some attention to come to me.
Right. Howard's getting all the attention.
Yeah.
Let me see. The thing is since he started Ronnie's block party and we put him on the air and stuff, he's becoming like, he's not sure what he is.
He had the block party outside your door.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting on a show, and I don't want a show. I don't want any controversy except when I'm on television.
But again, the danger here is that no one will know if something's serious.
Yeah.
Right. It was scary. It really was. I mean, I'm not. And again, part of it is your fault. I mean, in the sense of
I know because I employ him.
That guy Harv knows the show and knows Ronnie from the show, so he's fucking with Ronnie. Hey, asshole, and it becomes familiar because he knows him from the show. He just doesn't know him as some security guard.
Right. Nobody takes him serious, and then Ronnie doesn't help by he's got a whole asshole. This one. Yeah. Let's plan.
Right. He immediately loses that professional demeanor.
Ronnie makes bad decisions.
Easy to get rid of it.
Yeah. He makes bad decisions.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be planning fights.
Right. Or come to me and say, hey, Harv wants to plan a fight with me. What should I do?
No, he's so funny, though. Harv wants to plan a fight.
He's like, right
He goes, okay. And then he says, but it's not my fault.
And he goes, I like how I always get blamed. It was Harv's idea.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this is what I'm dealing with.
The timing was off. The idea wasn't off. The timing was off.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
He wasn't supposed to do it then.
He was supposed to do it down the hall.
He spilled my Coke.
And that hall was not exactly a big hall. Anyone who did it would have been a problem.
And first of all, and then I got my family there, my in-laws and.
Yeah, look at your.
Look what's going on.
You have buffoons taking care of you.
Buffoons are intelligent compared to what I've got taking care of me.
And Howie's right there.
I've got the cast of Jackass outside my
door. Everybody's right there. Nobody knows this joke except Ronnie and a couple of security guys in Harv.
I know, and what a joke it was.
This is like when the Rolling Stones asked the Hells Angels to be security at a concert. That went terribly wrong.
Well, those guys are good guys. Seriously.
I'm just saying the Hells Angels are security.
I know. I'm saying,
they're good people.
Well, no, they're fine.
They're great people.
Bad analogy, Rob. Really, I think. I think it's more like if you hired the Three Stooges to stand outside your door.
No, it's much worse than that.
Okay. I got an idea. Why don't we stage a fight?
Let's not tell Howard.
Right. Yeah. It'll be better if we don't tell Howard.
He knew you'd blow up if he told you that.
Well, of course. But you know what it is? I don't fire anybody, so.
But I love how he walked in here like,
I didn't do anything wrong. What's
I'm
up?
going to explain it, and then he'll know it wasn't my fault.
The timing was off.
He was supposed to do it further down the hall.
He was supposed to wait until I walked past the ashtray.
He was going to do it, but I was going to know about it.
Listen, I'm an idiot, and if somebody came to me and said, let's have a fake fight in the hall, I would go, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's not.
Bravo. You know what?
Around real security.
You know what, Ralph?
people.
I'm going to give you a cookie for figuring that out.
What, you want, a cookie?
I mean, really. You're not supposed to be fighting in the hall, fake or otherwise.
I take care of my kids.
Yeah.
Do you really think any of your real security people would ever have a fake fight while on duty?
It's absurd.
I don't know. That Joe was just standing there.
Well, Joe doesn't know what to fucking do with Ronnie.
It's like, there's my boss.
Ronnie's his boss in that situation.
What am I supposed to do?
What is he supposed to do?
Poor Joe. Joe's like a real cop.
Yeah, a legitimate police officer who like doesn't plan fake fights. Someone comes up to Joe and goes, "We're planning a fake fight," and Joe will go, "Okay, you know what? Get the fuck out of here.
Let me shoot you.
Let me shoot you now, because you're eventually going to get shot anyway." So let's get it over with. And Ronnie's like, okay. It sounds like a good idea. Can we do it here? Or should we do it down the hall?
Are we using blanks?
Unbelievable.
This will be great.
It's like the WWF.
It really was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And all joking aside, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I was fuming, mad, and like I just kind of swallowed it and like went back to work.
Right.
But I was livid.
But you knew about this all this time?
Yeah. And then I was going to chastise him on the plane. And
I'm glad you waited.
Yeah.
Because that walk in here was like amazing.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie's like, I did nothing wrong. He walked in like an innocent man.
Ron.
What?
May I talk to you now?
About what?
About what Howard brought up earlier.
What did he bring up? I don't know what he brought up.
Your prank that you did with...
It wasn't my prank, okay?
Or the guys from AGT, and you were involved with a prank.
I was involved with a prank that wasn't planned by me, okay? I participated, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have.
Did you realize...
Done deal. No more to say.
Did you realize it had gone awry?
I said done deal. I said I shouldn't have participated, okay? Done deal.
But did you realize...
I said it's over.
I'm just
Johnny.
asking one question.
Johnny.
Did you realize
it's over, Johnny?
that it had gone horribly wrong while it was happening? Or did you think maybe you were going to be able to get away with it?
It turned out to be a whole commotion, which we didn't think it was going to be that much of a commotion, because I got attacked when I shouldn't have been attacked. I told him to wait till I got rid of my soda and we were going to move to another area, but he took it right away into another next level. Right away, the soda fell on the floor. I'm laying in ginger ale, and first of all, people thought somebody pissed in their pants on the floor. So it was a whole thing. So,
did you guys have a script, or was there a run through?
No, there was no run through. Goodbye. If there was a run through, it wouldn't have happened the way it did.
So, if you could do it all again,
I'm not doing it again. Goodbye. This was the last day of taping, and actually Harvey told me that it's like a tradition to do pranks at the last day. So he hung me out to dry, okay? Which I realized afterwards, and then he said to me, and Howard will never talk about it on the air. I said, are you fucking kidding me?
So you knew this day was coming?
He owes me $1 million, by the way.
Harvey does?
Yeah.
Well, you had gotten very close with that staff you've gotten very close with that staff over the past couple of months. So
great, yeah, they were great people to work with. We had a lot of fun, and we're still working with them. You know.
So just like around here, you start to bust balls, and sometimes it goes wrong, and sometimes it goes right.
Exactly.
But
so goodbye. That's it.
Well, I wish you more luck on your next comedic endeavor.
Yeah. Good night. Good luck.
You seem tired.
Well, I mean, Jesus. I never got to get back to Ronnie, but we'll have to do that another day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He still doesn't even understand that he did wrong.
That's why I tried to point it out. Like,
Right.
wouldn't it be great if I just fake attacked you while you're
He's
standing?
like, yeah, let's do it now. Let's have some fun during Howard's job. I'm at NBC doing a job, and he's planning fake attacks with another guy.
Yeah.
That's why I brought him there.
So that he could keep everyone in the hall entertained.
Yeah. Because, everyone deserves entertainment, don't they? Ronnie's supposed to go, I'm not the entertainment here, sir. I'm a professional that has to stand in front of Howard's door.
That's right. That would be inappropriate.
Right. I don't think that's a good idea. Instead he goes, yeah, I'll do it.
Sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a plan. Hey. People don't know how entertaining I can be.
They don't know what a prankster I am.
Howard gets all the attention. They don't understand who I am.
He'll see that America's not the only country that has talent. The country of Ronnie has talent.
Sounds like a plan, asshole.
Jerk off.
Jerk off.
Douchebag.
I don't know. That was really weird. Yeah, I was really proud of you. You really were doing a good job. Now everyone thinks you're a jerk. You know? But you know it's your fault. I hope you've realized that. Because whose fault was it? Harv's for suggesting it? Who are you suggesting is at fault here?
Both of us.
Okay. That's fair.
Both of us.
But why wouldn't you just say, Howard doesn't want any nonsense from me. I'm supposed to be doing security.
I know. Yeah.
Right? You get it,
I
right?
know. I got it.
What happened? You just went kablooey? Like you felt like, hey, maybe people don't know who I really am?
No, it wasn't that. It was just that we were all hanging and having, it was the last day and everybody was just...
in a mood.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get caught up.
All right.
Don't be so much of a personality. That'll do you in.
All right.
You want to be a professional security guy. You've seen The Bodyguard. Kevin Costner never fucking clowned around in the halls during Whitney Houston's big number.
Right.
Right? Am I right?
You're right.
Yeah, you stand there like a fucking... You're supposed to just be kind of like on guard. And if a guy comes up to you and says, hey, let's stage a stunt where I jump you, you go, are you crazy? I don't want any fucking nonsense. I'm here to stop nonsense, not be the nonsense. How many black security guards had to jump in and break you guys up?
No, well, it was all staged.
Oh, they were in on it.
They
too.
were in on it.
Okay.
They all knew it. Yeah, they all were in on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be in on that.
They were all in on it except for the one guy that thought it was the real thing.
Right. The one who
Jin.
shot all of you.
Jin.
Yeah, Jin.
Poor Jin.
Yeah, poor Jin was the only guy really actually not
doing his
participating.
job.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he was laughing afterwards.
Right. Well, yeah. You were doing perfectly.
I know.
You fuck it all up. Now the story is Ronnie is busy staging wrestling events in the hall.
I didn't
And pulling all the other people off their job.
I should call him Ronnie.
No, but we were all in the same area. It wasn't like we left our area where we were supposed to be.
It's not the point. You weren't doing
I wasn't
your
talking to you,
job.
though. I was talking to Howard about
They were all banging
You were
into...
not doing your job when you were wrestling around pretending there
Right.
was a problem.
Well, it's true.
But no one was there.
But you're lucky. And like Robin pointed out, now what if something really goes down? They're going to go, oh, that's just Ronnie
Is that
kidding
another
around.
joke?
You've lost all credibility. You know who you are? Like instead of Johnny Knoxville, we should call him Ronnie Knoxville. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ronnie Knoxville.
Or Ronnie Fife.
Ronnie Fife.
You know.
John Hines waiting to get in here.
Nah, forget John. I don't have time for him today. John can handle his own show. I'm sure he'll have you on to ask you about your security measures. How about Ronnie Dangerfield? Because he's always trying to be funny. You know what it is? Now you're an entertainer. Maybe you should just stick to entertaining.
Ronbo Cup.
Right.
After it was over, I said to Harvey, I said, I'm going to get hammered for this. He goes, no, you won't.
Yeah, okay.
He goes,
knows.
Howard's not even going to think about it.
Because he knows. Tell him Howard thinks about everything.
I
Especially
told him that.
when I go into NBC to be a professional and handle my job at America's Got Talent, and then my I've got a rodeo clown outside my door doing fucking, staging wrestling matches. I mean, shit, you almost had me convinced you knew what you were doing. You're Ronnie Carson, like Johnny Carson.
Okay.
Ronnie Carson.
All
right?
Right. You're right.
What are you going to do tomorrow in the halls? Are you going to act out a bit with Richard and Sal and maybe do a fake wrestling match?
No.
I think you guys should all be naked?
No.
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 I mean, it's crazy that you did that. You were fucking right on. You were on everything. You had it down.
I had everything under control.
No one's going to respect you now over there. They're not. It's just like they're going to be laughing behind your back. Would it be funny if you guys lit a fake fire and made everyone think the building was burning down?
Yeah, it would have been
Maybe that's
cool.
the next big stunt. Come on, man. Pull it together.
All right.
Listen, either you want to be a professional bodyguard security guy or you don't.
No, I do.
What cop movie do you see with you fake wrestling?
And you may say I'm talking to Howard, but I don't like you putting Howard in jeopardy. I'm sorry.
And by the way,
You're funny. You really are.
No, but you did put me in jeopardy, honestly. And by the way, you've put me in future jeopardy because people aren't going to know when you're for real if something really does go down.
That really bothers me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You fucked up. Are we not paying enough attention to you? Because I think that's what
Stop
happens.
it.
Here's my theory. You see me up on stage doing.
Oh, come on. No, that's so not
and
true.
it gets hard because no one's paying attention
Get
to you.
away.
They don't realize what an entertainer you are.
Stop it.
But you're funny too.
Right. I'm going to show you I'm funny. That's what happened.
It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to be.
Well, who are you doing this for? Not for me. Who were you doing it for? Why don't you ask me? Say, hey, Howard, Harv and I are thinking of staging a fake fight in the hall for everybody. What do you
I'm
think
not
of
going to
that?
bother you with that.
But maybe you should, because you don't make good decisions.
I wasn't going to bother you with that shit.
But when you're planning a major event like that, a major
I wasn't planning it.
Well,
I didn't.
You
plan
planned it with Harv.
No, he planned it,
and you agreed. Say, wait a second, I got to check with Howard.
All right, let's synchronize our watches.
He planned the whole thing.
And you were just oblivious to it.
Not that it was.
You were in on the planning, Ronnie. He needed you to do it with him.
I know he needed me to do it, but he was the one who came up with it. I never even thought about doing it.
Right. Harv's not a security guy, so he doesn't care.
That's why it's not any of Harv's fault.
Right. You're supposed to go, Harv, I'm a security guy. Howard doesn't want any hijinks in the halls around his door. You know?
Right. Okay.
It's crazy. And by the way, you're not bothering me if you ask me. If you get confused when people ask you to do stuff, if you have to ask me, you're not bothering me.
I'm not confused.
Just come up to me and go, Howard, I'm confused.
I'm not confused.
You know? A guy just asked me to stage a wrestling match outside your door. Do you think I should do it? And I would have advised you.
We're going to get all of the security guys in on a joke on one guy.
What would have happened if you said no? Well, I can't say no. The guys asked me. And they accepted me.
He's already got the signal. We've already assigned a time.
No, we didn't.
Were you worried Harv would tease you because you're not man enough to go in on his plot?
No.
Yeah. What were you thinking? You thought it would be funny. I have Ronald McDonald working for me. Change your last name from Munn to McDonald.
Okay. All right.
Who are you?
Ronald Mundano.
I'm Howard Security, Ronald Mundano. Ronald Mundano.
I'm Dirty Ronnie. Go ahead. Make my fake fight.
Dirty Ronnie. I still like Ronald Mundano.
Who ordered a Happy Meal?
He always conducts himself in the halls he's involved with everybody. You know what you got to get? One of those buzzers you put in your hand when people shake your hand.
Yeah.
And so they shock them.
I got you.
You're here to see Howard first shake my hand. Here you go. Shake my hand again.
Then you got to get that fake flower, the boot.
Oh, the one that shoots water?
Yeah, I'll try it. The first one I'll try it out on is
Hey,
you. Don't worry.
Sacha Baron, smell my flower. There you go, dictator.
I mean, you were doing perfectly. You were there. You were the guy. You were you just handled yourself so beautifully. I said to Beth, whatever you say about Ronnie with the mambo and all that shit, I go, the fucking guy's doing a great job. Boom. All of a sudden, I'm standing in my room. I'm entertaining my brother-in-law, his business associate. I hear, boom, 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 boom. Oh, get him. No. Guy's bashing into my door. I go, fuck, what's going on? Come to find out, Ronnie staged a fight and didn't tell everyone, and it turned into a whole brouhaha. And let me tell you, the people at NBC really respect that. Like, I'm going there behaving like a professional. I sit there and shit my pants that the people around me aren't going to embarrass me.
Right.
And I had, Don was there doing everything, and even Ralph didn't embarrass me that much. Except for the outfits he wears.
What is he wearing?
He shows up in shorts and his big shirts, and he's casual. Casual Ralph. But still, Ralph did pretty well. He didn't embarrass me that much.
Yeah.
And Ronnie was looking professional and everything, and keep things. And then I hear him on the phone. Hello, asshole.
Hey,
and the next thing you know,
what?
He's staging a fake fight in the halls. Oh, I was fuming mad. When I walked out, I go, Joe, what's going on? He goes, I don't want to say. I said, tell me what's going on.
He didn't want to say.
He said, there was a little thing with somebody. I go, who? I said, is Ronnie okay? I thought maybe Ronnie something bad had happened to Ronnie.
Right.
He goes, no, Ronnie's fine. There was a little. He didn't want to say, so I go up to somebody. I go, what's going on? Oh, Ronnie decided to have a fake fight with a guy.
No, Ronnie didn't decide it.
Well, you did. You decided
You
to do
said
it.
yes when the guy
Ronnie,
said go on.
Ronnie didn't decide. Ronnie decided. Someone suggested to you have a fake fight, and you agreed.
All right.
Hey, do me a favor. Get one of those pens that explode so when our guests come up and they sign the release,
Okay.
the pen will explode all over them.
Sal has one.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, so you telling me you didn't go along with it? In other words,
I went along with it. I went
okay.
along with it. I didn't
So
say
it's
I
you.
didn't go along with it.
Right.
But I didn't plan it.
My security guy planned
I didn't plan it.
Went along with a fight. Rowdy Ronnie Piper was in the halls doing a WWF.
Let me ask one thing. Would it have happened if you had said no?
No.
No, the whole thing wouldn't have happened.
There you go.
And everything would have been quiet in the hall, like the way I like it.
You don't have to play that music. I already said no.
What you're going to do is jump me.
And then I'm going to do a half gainer into the wastebasket.
Wow.
And you'll throw a chair at me.
No, but Harvey suggested it to me. And then it makes it okay because he's with the production. Harvey.
Has this been authorized by Fremantle?
And Psycho? And NBC. All the NBC executives were
Or
there. It
are
was the
we
last day of
renegades?
taping. They all know about it. They all know about it. So now when we go over to AGT and do the live shows, we'll show up in a clown car. The NBC said from now on we'll send a clown car for you. Ay, ay, ay. Here comes Howard with the clown car. I'm the wise guy. I'm the guy who does the fun things. You just stand there. You're not a personality.
I wasn't trying to be a personality.
Of course you are.
No,
You're
I
doing
wasn't.
bits with Harv. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the... You had it down. Always fucks it up. It was Ronnie's block party right in the hall. Hey, everybody, it's me, Ronnie, from Ronnie's Block Party. Standing outside Howard's door, ready to entertain you. Whoa.
We
Stop
already
the
went
clock.
through this already. Go away.
Is this a form of self-sabotage? You're doing so well, and then you sort of self-sabotage.
Okay, don't worry about my sabotage, okay?
Are you afraid to succeed? Or is it just that you're a fun-loving guy and you...
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Does this officially mark the end of your prankster days?
Yeah. You done? Are you done?
If you could have done it all over again, would you have moved the scene down the hall a little bit?
By the way, this hour, Bigfoot Jr. will be here. Not Bigfoot. Bigfoot Jr. is brother, I guess. How you doing, Bigfoot Jr.?
I'm doing good, Liz. Hey, I just want to say, Howard, I was thinking someday that I'd like to have children of my own, it is, because I'm getting sick and tired of having to kidnap and eat other people's.
Well, good to see you. You're as funny as your brother. That's Bigfoot Jr.
Well, Vermont, I wanted to say, too, that fucking state's been up my ass again. If he keeps this shit up, I'm going to rape his sister, New Hampshire.
Well, Bigfoot is upset with Vermont, Robin. I don't know if you know about that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I know he always has trouble with his state, but he's going to rape the sister?
He's going to rape New Hampshire. Well, we don't approve of that, Bigfoot Jr. All right. So where was I? Bigfoot Jr. will be hanging out with us if you need to speak to him, Robin.
Yeah.
Right? You'll be with us for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm right here, it is. Hey, and will someone tell me what's so good about phone sex it is? My balls, they keep on getting caught in the cord it is.
Well, I'm not even going to explain that. I'm not going to explain phone sex to you, Bigfoot Jr.
Well, would you explain this to me? The other day I went to a restaurant for an early bird special. What a fucking ripoff. I couldn't find no fucking birds anywhere.
You're a lot of fun. You're a good man. You're a good man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All All right, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, yes. I just think this is funny because there's a very clear line of who Richie Wilson likes now and who he doesn't.
Is that right?
And I always think a wedding brings out the best in people because there's three people, like Scott the engineer is invited. Richard and Sal are invited. JD was invited. I was invited. You were invited. I assume Fred, were you invited? Oh, is he gone? Where is Fred when you
Fred's
need him?
not here?
Where is he, Bigfoot Jr.?
I don't know about that guy, but I got a question for you, Howard. Would you rather fuck or eat a squirrel? Because it's a tie for me.
Yeah. Fred, were you invited to Richie Wilson's little shindig?
I'll tell you, I might be. I got like a save the date notice, but I don't think
then
I've
you
gotten,
were.
I don't have the official.
Well, then
thing.
you were, yeah.
Fred is so odd.
Why is that odd?
They don't send you save the date if you're not invited.
Save the date and
No,
don't
because
come.
they will do. No, they will do that.
I like that.
They go save the date,
Not
and then they send you an official invite.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
But when they send Bigfoot Jr., you understand him?
Yeah, I understand him perfectly clear it is. He speaks my language, this guy.
He's the only guy on the show you do understand, right?
Yeah, because I see Fred, he's always eating his pen caps, it is, and I thought I was the retarded one.
No, when you get a save the date, Fred, that means you were invited.
Okay. Well,
yeah, okay.
I misunderstood them.
Right. All right. Because, Robin, how many times have you gotten a save the date card and then
not gotten an invitation?
Right.
But it's not the same thing, is it?
Well, no, it's not, but it indicates you're invited.
So you just admitted it's not the same thing.
But they don't send save the dates to people they're not going to invite.
I can't believe I'm arguing about this. This is why I have limited contact with Fred.
And that's why I prefer it that way.
I like all the email I get. Why don't you talk more to Fred on the air? Well, you talk to him. Right, Bigfoot? Bigfoot Jr., I mean.
Yeah, that's right, Junior. Hey, I got a question. Where's Robin is? I can hear her voice, but I can't see her. Is she a dead ghost it is?
She's a dead ghost, that's right. This is the ghost of Robin.
All I know is if Robin, I can't see you, but if I find you, I'm going to fuck you like a wild mammal it is.
That's why I'm lost.
Well, Robin, you just stay away then. You want to hear from John Lieberman with some headlines? But so wait.
Wait a minute. Yeah, who don't we like?
So the following people, I'm assuming Fred's invited because he got to save the date.
Well, according to you, I am.
Right. Well, according to the universe, you are.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I never see anybody get so upset over nothing.
No, Fred, you're confused whether you were invited? You got to save the date.
I'm not confused. I was just telling you. That's your interpretation that I'm confused.
You because you're not invited.
What's that?
They sent you a save the date to torture you because you're not invited. They just want to go like,
is that what they did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
All right. The three guys that I've determined out of the whole staff who aren't invited, Gary Delabate, Will, and Steve Brandano. Like Jason was even invited.
Wow.
It's just Steve Brandano, Gary, and Will.
Isn't that interesting?
I was invited too, it is, but I was told not to save the date.
Oh, you got to not save the date card.
Yeah, I got on my card, it says, do not save date.
Fred is invited, I assume, if he got to save the date card.
Yeah, they were mailed out about a week or two ago, so
right.
Maybe
Fred doesn't know that.
I didn't get it.
Okay,
no, you got saved the date.
No, I got one like months and months.
Yeah, the actual
and
invites
months
just
ago.
went out.
That just went out.
That's what I was talking about. I did not get that. Jerk off.
I'm not the jerk off, dude.
You're the jerk off.
Who's the jerk off?
You,
Bigfoot Jr. Who's the jerk off?
Oh yeah, he's going to say he's going to go against you.
What do you mean who's the jerk off? I just jerked off out in the green room it is, so I guess it's me.
So why not Gary? Why not? I mean, like, if you're inviting it's almost like you've invited everyone.
We forgot Lisa G. She's off.
And Lisa G is off.
Yeah.
So, like, you sat down with a list of the staff and you decided, like, those 4 people are not coming.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, take them in any particular order you want. I want to hear your thoughts.
We'll start with Lisa G.
Right.
Would you want her yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, did you invite John Lieberman?
Lieberman, yeah. Lieberman's a fun guy. I love hanging out with him, and I socialize with him. I enjoy being around him, and after seeing him dance at the Christmas party, there's no way I wouldn't have him.
But the way I look at it is, if you're going to invite everyone, because you're basically inviting everyone, to leave those 4 people out,
it makes them stick out.
You can't invite everybody. The place holds 150 people.
That's true.
Max.
Right, so you have to have a cutoff.
You have to have a cutoff, and I wasn't invited to Will's wedding.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
That's a good rationale.
I like Steve, but we don't socialize out of the workplace.
But do you socialize with Fred?
No, but Fred and I have a lot of conversations about motorcycles and music,
really?
and we walk.
I'm so sorry.
Like, and I also look at it like
he likes me, Howard, unlike you.
I also look at it with people who I would like to hang out with more.
But why not Gary? Do you guys have a genuine feud?
Not a feud. We're very cordial to each other in the workplace, and we're respectful to each other in work. But
Gary, what are you insulted at all? Seriously?
No, I totally expected not to be invited. I don't think. Listen, if this were 2 years ago, it probably would have been a whole different thing. I would have had it out with Richie, but he doesn't like me. I know that, which is probably why I don't like him. Although in the last 2 years, I think Richie has changed dramatically, and he's a much nicer guy than he was 2 years ago, and we get along fine. I did not expect to be invited.
First of
and
all,
I'm not insulted.
First of all, Richie, I think Gary, all jokes aside, is like one of the nicest fucking human beings on the planet.
He is.
How do you not like Gary?
He's taken a few shots at me.
He has?
Yeah, he has, and I don't hang out with him outside of the
What
workplace.
is it? What kind of shot does he take?
There was one time where you guys were playing the like some giant Super Bowl, the drunks after the game.
Right.
And for no reason, he just walks over to me and goes, "I see that you being that kind of guy." For no, like, it totally
I don't even
unsolicited.
understand, but it sounds like you said something, Gary.
And then
you know what? We had a weird incident at your wedding. I think that for me is where it started. That was when I realized he didn't like me.
What happened?
I went to go. He had a run-in with Sam Ben Ruby, and so I was standing next to him. I went to talk to him, and he gave me like the big palm, the hand, like get the fuck out of my face. I think he was like on the phone or something, which I didn't recognize, but it was really odd and really rude. And I was like, well, I remember leaving that night going, sort of fuck him, especially in light of what happened with him and Sam, because what happened with him and Sam was Sam went up to talk to him at your wedding, and Richie wouldn't respond, wouldn't acknowledge him.
Wow.
So Sam said, "Hey man, you're not going to talk to me?" And he goes, "I don't talk to you at work. Why would I talk to you here?" And he walked away.
No.
So you seem like one of the nicest guys too.
Here's the thing: Gary's taken shots at me way before that.
What's with Sam and the attitude? Sam's like one of the nicest guys too.
I've been here 15 years. I've never had an interaction with Sam.
Yeah, but he was trying to socialize.
And then one day I'm in the hall, and he just walked by and passed some obnoxious remark.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so I was like, fuck you. I was doing some work, and I don't remember the exact remark, but he passed a snide remark, and the one time you speak to me in 15 years is some obnoxious remark, so fuck you.
That's different. I didn't know that.
That's my attitude.
But at Howard's wedding, you can't just be cordially say yes or no and walk away. You were like making a scene, sort of.
Gary, did you see it, or did you hear that?
He told me what happened.
Okay, so you didn't see it, so I wasn't making a scene. If I was making a scene, more people would have seen it, right?
It's true. That's why it's called a scene.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't remember taking shots at Richie, and I never really had anything against it, but I felt that he didn't like me, and I was sort of like, well, fuck him then.
But you weren't invited to Jason's wedding, so how come you're inviting him?
Rachel's very fond of Jason. They email a lot. They converse a lot.
Rachel,
yeah,
okay.
and John Hine, because Rachel and John Hine have a past history working together.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
It is a method to the madness.
It's so great. I love it. Like, there's like things that go on here, Robin, we have no idea.
I know. The things out in the hall that happen between people, we don't have a clue.
Clue me in, because I'm interested, because I respect you. You think Gary's lazy, right? Everyone says that.
No, I don't think he's lazy.
I've heard you criticize him behind his back.
I'll say this because I'm not going to shy away from anything. I think in the past few years, and I'll probably be the only one to vocally say it here out loud. I think he's gotten arrogant in the past few years.
Oh.
I think he's developed a little bit of an ego in the past few years.
That's interesting. I need to hear this feedback, because he works for me. So I need to. I don't see that.
I mean, like, there was an incident once where I know he told the camera guy to turn it off so he could talk shit.
Right.
Like that was there was going to be a segment here once when a guy wanted to come in and perform some sort of fat injection surgery.
Yeah.
And it was on the schedule for a while, and I brought it up like, that's an open surgery in the middle of a studio. We can't have it.
Right.
And then he bitched like, who the fuck is Richie Wilson to do my job?
Right.
I don't think that happened that way at all. But the other thing is, I think that sometimes when I got here, Howard, you told me to take more charge.
Right.
And I think some people see that as arrogance. When you have to be in charge, you have to tell people they can and can't do things. And when you used to be a different person, some people get a chip on their shoulder about it.
Well, it's not a chip on the shoulder. It's not when you say turn the camera off so you can pass a comment saying who the fuck is he. Then I
have no idea what you're talking about. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. But I would say that if if anybody would be the definition of a chip on their shoulder, it would be you, although I don't think that's true of you anymore. But I think there was a period of time where you had an enormous chip on your shoulder.
I mean, I always have.
I think, again, I wouldn't be the only one to say that, too. But, again, I talked to Howard about this at dinner the other night. I don't think I've changed. I think you've changed.
Now, you know what's interesting? Last week during the Tabitha segment, you made a remark, Howard, saying, I wonder why nobody likes Richie.
Right.
And I went in the back and I said, I guarantee that came from Gary because they had dinner the night before and he talked shit.
No, he didn't. No, but I know that a couple of people said to me they don't like Richie Wilson. That he's a tough guy.
I don't care. I don't care if they do or they don't. Like
Wasn't
when
Gary though?
Is that true?
Like when Gary said,
listen, people report to me.
Like when Gary said before,
yeah,
Richie doesn't like me, so I don't like him. To me, that's immature and childish. If someone doesn't like me, I'll still like them because I don't care.
Yeah, but then you said you won't invite Will to your wedding because Will didn't invite you.
And
Jason didn't invite you to his wedding, but you invited Jason. So
did you hear 5 minutes ago when I said Rachel's very fond of Jason and has a rapport with him, so that's why she invited him?
But again, I understand. You know, Jason and Will have always sort of, you're really going out of your way to single out people that you don't like.
Okay, so did you like Tom Chiusano?
I did.
Did you invite him to your wedding?
Did not.
Okay.
There you go. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I thought he said he did like him. I'm sorry. I thought he said he did.
There were many people I liked that I did not invite to my wedding. I think that it's very clear that people you didn't.
So are you not inviting Gary as revenge for Tom?
No. I mean, I like Will. I like Will a lot.
Right. Anybody else? Will, are you insulted? Now's your time to speak up.
I mean, Will said it once. Will said it with his wedding list. There's an A team and a B team, and you can't invite everybody.
You only left off 4 people.
Right. I mean,
right. You know what I mean? Like, he left off 4 people you selected. It's interesting.
I wasn't offended until I heard the rest of the list, and I was like, "Geez,
you're on that list."
I thought
even Scott the engineer is invited.
Like, I've hung out with Scott outside of work.
I understand that, but no one invites Scott the engineer to anything.
You're supposed to forget Scott.
Yeah, you're supposed to forget to invite him.
It's just weird. I think he has a little bit.
Tabitha Stevens was invited.
I think Richie has a little bit of beef with me, but he won't admit it. Like, there was a long period there where he was just really kind of cold to me, and I said to him straight up, I said, did I do something to offend you? And he said no. So what am I going to do? I take him at his word.
When he said that to me, I said maybe I have been kind of cold to standoffish, and we've been cool since then.
Yeah, we've been good.
I reflected, and I said, okay, maybe
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I do.
There was an incident once with Gary where he even did something fucked up to Rachel.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. What did he do?
She was in the green room getting her hair done for the bonus show. And he walks in, and this was seen by a few people. He goes, I need that chair you're sitting on. I need that chair you're sitting on. And okay, take the chair. It was so he can get a haircut by Tony in the other room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was just
that's not right.
That was a shit move.
That's a shit move. Gary, did you do that?
Possibly. I don't remember, but it's totally possible. Howard, there's a million places to sit now, and we needed a chair that moves, and that was the one.
No, you needed a chair.
Yeah, not we.
Well, me and John, but it's not that big a deal. There's a whole sofa in there. And
well, you could say, hey, Ray.
She was getting her hair and makeup done. You can't get it on the sofa.
Probably went something more like this.
Doesn't matter. Gary needed a haircut.
It probably went something more like this. Do you mind if we borrow that chair? But Richie probably.
No. There were other people here. If they want to come in, or if they want to say it happened that way.
Oh, I know. This must be good because John Lieberman has his microphone out. He's like, he's ready to report.
He's ready to cover this one.
Bigfoot Jr., you believe this? What goes on here?
No, I can't believe it all is, but I figured I could at least try to sum it up. Gary's professional relationship with Richie is like at a 9, but his personal relationship is like at a 2 it is.
Yeah, right. You know, you're right. You're making sense for one. Good for you. Bigfoot Jr., everybody. Well, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. John Lieberman, do you know anything about this? Or is this news to him, too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. Here's the official news report on Richie's wedding.
All right.
Who knew? Who knew all this was
John
going
on top
on?
of this
like,
already?
for the ones that you say don't like me, then don't be nice to my face. To me, that's bullshit. If I don't like someone, they're gonna know it.
It always
if I have to work with you, I'm not gonna be a dick to you. I gotta work with you. We just worked together yesterday. Should I be, hey fuckhead, come in here and look at this, or like, hey, let's go in and look at this together?
Okay. That's fine. We have, like I said earlier, we have a cordial, respectful, working relationship.
Can I ask you a question? Have you not noticed in the last year that I have made an effort to be nicer to you?
No.
then that's you. That's who you are.
That's who I am.
He hasn't. You don't detect this new nice Gary?
No.
No.
I actually thought I've gone out of my way to be nicer to Richie, but I guess if you don't kiss his ass, it's not enough.
See, like, he gets all angry. Like it's childish to me. Like, I don't like you, so you don't like me, and you don't kiss. I never asked you to kiss my ass. Never once.
Well, I didn't kiss your ass. I just said I made an effort to be nicer to you, and I think if somebody makes an effort to be nicer to you, and you rebuff that, that might be considered a little childish.
How have you been nicer?
Yeah, in what ways are you nice?
I've just been really. I think.
How many times have you invited me to your little man cave for a football thing? How many times have you invited me to lunch? How many times? No, answer the question.
I'm going to answer. How many times have I had people to my man cave? Once. I didn't invite
really
Brian,
once?
Once. I didn't invite Brian Phelan. I didn't invite Doug. I didn't invite a ton of people.
Why do you want to go to his house?
No, I'm just saying.
I was there. It's horrible.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's a stupid thing because.
How could you say that?
Sorry, I forgot.
There's only 8 chairs and 4 bar stools, and the bar stools were taken.
But have you ever invited me once to hang out with you socially? Go to lunch, hang out, or anything? Have you ever?
But I don't hang out with any. I don't take JD to lunch. I don't take Tracy to lunch. I don't hang out socially. I don't live in the city. Where are the things that I've done here socially that you've seen me do with others, but not with you?
It's called, hey, let's go grab lunch at work or something. Just if you made a concerted effort to bury the hatchet, it would be nice.
I don't do that with Will and John and Jason, and I work with them every day.
Yeah, I get that, Richie.
He's always with John Hine. He can't be with you.
He's between you and John Hine. He wants to be with John Hine.
But even, I got to tell you, even the time I spent with John Hine,
I get that.
Here.
He's in love with John Hine, man.
Yeah.
Those two should get married. That's
Yes.
a bromance like I've never seen. John, what do you know about this? You're a newsman. You must be on top of this.
Yeah, we're on top of it. We've known about this for some time.
Oh,
Howard.
have you?
Right.
And in fact, we were going to bring it into headline to you today, but you got to it before. Look, I think Richie is a polarizing figure. I think a lot of people like him, and I think a lot of people dislike him.
Are you on top of who likes him and who doesn't?
I have a pretty good idea.
Who doesn't like him?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like him? Well, I think we just heard. I mean, I think Gary clearly, has a little disdain. I think the radio side more dislikes you, and the TV side likes you. And I think it's because
Who knew
maybe
Richie was so involved.
Yeah, a polarizing
Richie
figure
is.
even.
Yeah, I think he can be intimidating to some. I think some think
love
you're
this guy.
smug.
I mean, I just don't.
I
I
think-
don't take any. I don't.
You don't take any shit?
It's either black or white, man. Either.
And you see, Richie has aligned himself with Ronnie, which also then.
Yeah, Ronnie's a good friend of
that
mine.
makes sense.
That
Well,
is where
is
the
that a
polarizing
dividing line?
fact. Yes, Robin.
Wow.
This is where the polarizing effect comes in because Richie has so closely aligned himself with Ronnie that anybody who might not like Ronnie automatically associates Richie with the strip club Ronnie scene.
Yeah, because
this is what's going on.
Yeah, Ronnie is a polarizing figure too. Yeah. Oh, Ronnie.
Wait a minute.
Ronnie's behind
Are
it.
you saying a lot of people
don't like Ronnie? Then
You're an idiot.
And by the way, Ronnie,
I'm
what
not
is with
doing
you
this
and
again.
John Lieberman?
I'm not doing it again,
You're
Howard.
out of line with him.
Number 3. Did you see what you're wearing?
Yeah, I see number 3. He comes up to me this morning. He says, I'm getting a number 3 emblazoned. He didn't use that word, of course. Put on the side of his sport jacket because Dale Earnhardt was known as the Intimidator, and I'm calling Ronnie the Intimidator.
Yeah. So, because I'm friends with Richie, nobody likes Richie. You stupid man.
Howard, I don't want to get into this with Ronnie. All I said was...
Then why did you bring it up?
Because I was explaining why Richie is seen as a polarizing figure. Some people really like him, some do not, in part because of his association with you.
Are you saying people don't like Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie's got this new personality. Like, I hear him fighting with John Lieberman. You won't even talk to John.
Fuck John Lieberman.
John's helping you.
I don't give a shit about fuck him.
You're out. You are a big
out of
shot.
line.
Yeah, I'm a big shot, right?
You got a little carried away.
Yes, I got carried away.
Ever
Yes.
since you got that TV deal. What happened to that deal?
No, ever since I got my pace car.
Oh, that's the thing.
it.
Why won't you talk about your pace car? Who gives a shit?
And Ronnie was seen, Howard. I now have it through 2 sources.
Go ahead.
Ronnie was seen tooling around town recently in the pace
You're
car.
so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
So you're denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When?
Are you denying it?
When? Tell me when, and I'll tell you if I was out. When, asshole?
Have you, in the past 7 days,
you 3,
been...
Look at you with a 3 on the side of your fucking headphones.
Richie, you hang around with Ronnie? How does that go?
not anymore.
You're disassociating yourself.
Stupid.
Ronnie, what's the big deal with this pace car? When John asks you about it, why do you make such a big deal
I
about
want to know when he saw me out.
When did you see him?
I just said I did not see you. My sources saw you.
When did your sources see me?
Sources?
Over the past...
Sources, man. When?
I can't even have a conversation with you,
You're
Ron.
an idiot, that's why.
How... I will not resort back to the personal attacks. This is an old shtick.
Right. Yeah,
Here's
shtick.
the thing.
Right.
Howard, I have two sources who have seen Ronald out in public over the past 7 days. Have you been out in the car over the past 7 days?
Moron.
Have you been out in your car?
I might have been.
All right, so there you go.
Thank you.
7
Thank
days.
you.
Why is it such a big deal that
What's
you're driving
the big
around in your
deal?
car?
Why is it such a big deal to him?
Because you keep resisting talking about it.
Because it's not nobody's business.
The issue is this, Howard.
I saw that car.
You didn't see shit.
Yeah, I
know.
seen it
You didn't
too.
see anything.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw Ronnie driving that stupid pace car the other day. It was made by Matchbox. I didn't write this stuff.
The issue is this, Howard. Ronnie is going out to Vegas this weekend for the block party. I was assigned to cover this weekend in Vegas.
I know, and he's saying that he won't.
He won't
let
have
cover it.
He has unilaterally somehow decided that I will not be let in to
You're
cover this
going in.
event.
If you're not going in, I'm putting an end to the block party. What do you think of that? And it only helps the block party because he'll have something to fucking say on stage when he sees you there.
And we'll know what went on.
Right. You are letting him in to the block party. No ands, ifs, or
I might let him in, but
that's damn right.
somebody might let him out.
He's covering
Oh, my
it.
God.
Ronnie, he's carried away.
Yeah,
I'm a big shot.
like the Godfather.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I will be there covering it. And what I like is, Ronnie, when you say you're in charge of something...
I didn't say I was in charge.
Well, you just said you had the power to get me out of there.
Yeah, but I didn't say I was in charge.
But when there's issues like with Scott the Engineer's pay, you defer and say, I'm not a decision
That has
maker.
nothing to do with me with the pay.
Are you or are you not a decision maker in terms of the block party?
In your case, yeah.
Okay, see, it's a case by case.
Exactly.
You assert your power when you wish.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about Richie Wilson's wedding, which...
But I don't know how...
I can't wait for Richie's wedding, man.
Should be
It's
a
gonna
lot of fun,
great,
I'm
man.
sure.
Yeah, but does
I already
Ronnie...
prepared a speech, everything.
Oh,
No
really?
kidding.
I'm in the wedding party, man.
I'm getting a poem.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're an
Ronnie's in
usher?
the wedding party?
Hell yeah, man.
He's the ring boy.
Richie, will you tell Howard what Ronnie wrote on his RSVP card? You have to hear this, Howard.
Go ahead.
The RSVP card was a postcard,
Right.
so
Yeah.
everybody could see it, and he writes on the back, like, fuck you, dick ass, or I can't wait, you dick ass.
Oh, my God. That's in the regular post.
Because that's what goes on between
Yeah,
us,
but his
man.
wife's going to see.
She
But
calls
it's
me
in the
dick
mail.
ass.
No, the Postal Service
It's
will
in the
see it. It's
mail.
my
Oh, my
postcard.
Oh my
Everybody's
God! The Postal Service will see it. Oh my God! Oh, John!
When do you write something like that? You become a whole thing.
Yeah, I became a whole thing, man. A whole thing. I became.
Well,
class.
there is one thing that's clear.
I can't
You
wait for
can't
this
talk
wedding.
to Ronnie anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Nah.
Shut.
Can't talk to me.
Well,
Your sources.
Were they right?
You're an idiot.
Were they
Where
right?
did they see me? Where
Were
did they see me? Where did they see me?
Were they right? Were they correct?
You're guessing.
Were
You're guessing. Who are your sources and where did they see me?
A, I'm never giving up my sources.
Okay, where
B,
did they see
I
me,
have
idiot?
locations and times and places.
Well, let me hear
where
'em.
All right,
your car
okay.
was
Let
seen.
me hear 'em.
Anyway,
Let me hear 'em.
I'm done.
Yeah,
with
you're
that.
done because you don't have the information.
There are more important things to
Bullshit.
talk about.
Bullshit.
what was he doing in the pace car?
Bullshit. What was
did
I
your
doing?
sources
He was
say?
just driving.
Yeah, I was
tooling
just
around.
driving, tooling around. Yeah.
In a T-shirt with his tattoos exposed.
What a moron.
I'm
You are a
descri-
moron. You are a moron.
Ronnie, your personal attacks are old.
Okay.
Bigfoot Jr. is getting upset.
Would you please give me the times and the dates and where?
Why?
Why not?
You
want me, you want
where,
me to answer?
You know where you were in your car.
You were in
No,
your
I
pace
don't.
Car.
You were pacing.
Yeah, I was pacing with the pace.
Bigfoot Jr., I apologize. It's upsetting to you. You have limited intelligence, and this has got to sound moronic even to you.
Does anyone have ketchup for my scabies? It is.
You know, he has scabies. That's
Good for him.
Yeah, you have scabies. It's very serious.
Glad he's sitting next to you.
Well, I know. I'm nervous.
There's one on your desk right now, Howard. Can you give it back? It is.
You're getting attached to them?
Yeah, they're my own little friends.
Yeah, well. Anyway, John, you have anything to add about Ronnie or
Richie
Wilson?
and his...
Right.
Yeah, think of something good,
friendliness.
John. Go ahead. I see the wheels turning. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what, Ronnie? Get over it.
just that Ronnie apparently is writing the wedding speech from the toilet. That's where he is composing this.
Is he really going to give a speech?
Yeah.
And is he really in the wedding party?
Yeah, he is.
Wow. You're that close with Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at his house all the time. We're good friends.
If Gary would have you over, maybe he'd get to go to the wedding.
True.
Yeah.
Because when am I polarized like him?
Polarizing.
Yeah, like sunglasses. You're polarized.
Right.
You're a weirdo, Lieberman. I swear to God.
Yeah, Tom, you're on the air in Boston.
Isn't Rachel that piece of ass girl that works for them too, and they kind of made him to marry her or something like that? Like he was dragging his ass.
He did. Richie did drag his ass. He
Dragged
had
my
trouble.
ass for a long
He
time.
was dragging his ass for a
But
long
now
time.
he's completely on board.
And Rachel is a piece of ass.
I even told Rachel to break up with him a long time
You
ago.
did?
Yeah.
Wow, and now you're in the wedding party.
Yeah.
Right.
Howard, one more thing. Great job on AGC. What's his name? Asking that. Are you ever going to punish him for what he did? I mean, seriously, keep him off the air for like a month.
What did he do?
Well, when he went to AGT and was banging that girl in the, up against the building, total disrespect for you.
Nah, I don't care.
Are you ever going to just keep him off for a month? Because you know he's on hold every day.
No, he's not on hold every day, and him banging a girl at AGT is just—he's ass napkin Ed. That's what he does. The idea that any girl would bang him is more remarkable than anything else. Yes, John.
I was going to say, Ass Napkin Ed is taking a train, we have learned, from upstate New York all the way out to Vegas. It's going to take him 5 days to get there for the block party this weekend, which I'll be covering.
He wants
Good
to be
for
with
you,
Ron.
John.
Good. That's a promotion.
I said good
Ronnie.
for you, John.
No. Wow.
Good for you, John.
Do you understand we're a radio station and that John has to do his job and report on
Good for
everybody?
John.
Do you get
You're
that?
the only one. I mean, I can ask questions of anybody else back there, and they'll give an answer.
Oh, please.
You're the only one.
Come on now. You know that's
I
not
can
true,
ask-
you liar.
I can ask
you
Tim
lie.
Sabian, who
what
is
about
the boss.
You ask Benji, you never get a straight answer half the time.
I can ask Tim Sabian,
Such
the
a
boss,
liar. You're such
about
a liar.
shitting
You
or,
lie.
or
You're
pissing
such
in
a
the
li-
woods during
yeah,
golf.
right. Yeah,
and he'll
okay.
answer me.
Yeah, right. He really answered you about shitting on the wall. Yeah.
And I can ask Will about slamming his golf clubs and making a scene at a private country club, and he'll answer
good
me.
for you. Good for you,
But you
boy.
won't answer me.
Good for you, boy.
Boy.
What?
Boy.
Richie, how do you hang out at Ronnie's house? I mean, what goes on there?
Richie's as crazy as I am, man.
Is he?
Oh, Richie's nuts.
strike
You don't
me that
even
way.
know.
I don't believe that.
Oh, you better believe it.
Give me an example of him being crazy. What does he do?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, believe me, Richie's crazy.
Did he ever bang Rachel in front of you?
No.
All right, ain't that crazy.
He's not that crazy.
Right.
You've been in the pace car, right?
I haven't sat in it, but I looked inside and I got to see it.
Exactly. You're one of the only people here who has seen it.
Like, like a Bigfoot sighting.
Ooh, that's great.
Have you ever seen Rachel naked?
No.
No, you've seen her in bikinis and stuff.
Yeah,
Bikini, yeah.
Bikinis.
Ever see her topless?
No.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
right.
actually took her shopping for wedding
Oh,
dresses.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a thing for your wife.
No, I don't. We're friends.
Oh, bullshit.
We're good friends.
You ever see Richie naked?
No.
Topless?
You want to?
No.
Topless.
All right, boys.
I want to see John naked.
What is wrong with you? Last thing on the wedding, Richie.
Yeah, Richie. What's wrong with you?
Go ahead, quickly, because I got to move on. I got a ton of stuff to get.
You invited everybody in the newsroom except Lisa G.
Yeah.
Is this a long-standing feud?
It's not a feud. It's just that
But you're singling her out.
you invite people that I hang out with Shuli. I like John a lot. I want to hang out more with John.
Why?
Lisa is just I don't know. She's kind
You
of
should have invited Lisa.
in my personal opinion, she's kind of a dud.
Invite, I can bang her at your wedding.
Ronnie would do that.
Yeah, I would. Right
That
on
would
the
be
table.
And I'll be there with a microphone.
Yeah. No, you're not working that night. You'll be dancing like at the Christmas party.
All right, guys.
Drunken bitch.
Listen, you two will probably be all over each other at the fucking wedding.
Yes,
You'll see.
they'll be
Ronnie and John.
yeah.
Yeah, weren't they slow dancing together at the Christmas party?
Yeah,
we would.
That was before.
That was before.
That
Yeah,
was before Ronnie turned into the Intimidator.
Yeah, number 3. That's why you're wearing headphones to say number 3 on them.
All right.
You're
Thank you.
scared. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm scared of you.
Look at you. I didn't say you were scared of me. That's what you've been putting up all over the place.
I said
You've been intimidated.
No, you're like a paper tiger. You're a paper tiger. You'll go on Twitter and say stuff, but then out in the halls you'll just say no comment.
I'm saying it right here. What are you fucking talking about?
Paper tiger.
Bullshit artist. Bullshit
All right, Ronnie,
artist.
thank you.
Thank you, Ronald.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. I got to calm down from all this nonsense. Goodbye.
John?
Yes.
The relationship between you and Ronald Munn has become quite contentious. I think it's safe to say that. It's fair to say that.
I thought we were getting along well. I mean, we did get along well at the Christmas party, and then since then it's kind of deteriorated because he finds me very annoying. I feel like I'm just doing my job, and sometimes I egg him on a little bit on Twitter or in person, but his venom is really something. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Well, I think what offends you the most is that the attacks have become personal. It's not about the job that you're doing all the time now. It's about you. He's calling you a dummy, a jerk.
An idiot.
Right.
Yeah, dummy, jerk, idiot. And the funny thing is that he's trying to attack my work and the credibility of my stories, but he hasn't once been able to say that any story I put on the air wasn't true or wasn't accurate. So that's one part. He hasn't been able to discredit any of my stories. So then he resorts to the name calling. The idiot, the jerk, the moron. To me, that's out of line, and I think you heard Howard agree with that too.
Fuck him. That's what I say.
Howard pointed to the fact that you're angry with John for simply doing his job. Do you agree with that?
No.
Why not? Explain.
He keeps making these statements that he's got sources and times and dates and shit. I don't ask to see it. I didn't ask for your source, dipshit.
But that's what journalists do.
Let me see the times and the dates and where I was. Okay, Mr. Journalist asshole.
What?
Let me see the times and the dates.
Journalist asshole. Hey, relax.
I am.
Relax.
Go get me the times and the dates, you idiot.
So let me play devil's advocate. If he goes and grabs these times and these dates,
And I said I would answer yes or no if I was there.
but at the end of the day, will that change your opinion on John Lieberman?
No, you're still an asshole.
Sometimes when discussions like these happen, it can resolve some tension, some issues. Do you feel like any of that occurred between you and Gary today? Did it relieve anything? Was it good to air it out in the open?
No, because it could have escalated to something even bigger. I know that, you know that, and I tried to take the high road, but when asked a question, I'm going to give the best honest answer that I can. And I know when you go to talk to him, he's going to give a snide remark or say something snarky or something, try to put me down, and I don't care. Look, you either like somebody or you don't like the person, and you can't like everybody. It's impossible. And not everybody's going to like you. So the people that like me, great, cool. The people that don't like me, if there are those people out there, they're chicken shits and pussies for coming at me with smiles and talking behind my back.
I said I thought I was being nicer to him, and I said I thought he's changed in the last year or two, and I think those are both positive things. I don't know if he saw them as positives.
Prior to that, during times when you said Richie had a big chip on his shoulder, what was it like to be around him?
You got to watch what you say because he gets angry. He just, you can piss him off. And I was sort of like, well, I'm in charge here. Why do I have to walk on eggshells around him? But he doesn't really work for me, so I don't really have any power over him. And so it's just a matter of coexisting and getting the job done, which I think we've done. However we feel about each other, I will say this: it's never affected the job that either one of us has done here.
As far as your relationship with Gary and some of the things that happened in the past, do you feel as if he's glossing over them and choosing not to remember them the same way as you, or do you think he legitimately doesn't realize that he was rude to you on several occasions?
I think there's a big case of selective memory here. I think he remembers things the way he wants to remember them. Hey, look, how many times during the show will he come in and say, oh, I know, it's this, and he's dead wrong. Selective memory, I'm just calling it with that.
Some of the things that he pointed to as far as maybe comments you made or ways you treated him, you don't seem to remember them the same way.
Well, I think that when, we all break each other's balls here, right? So the comment, like when after the Giants parade, I could see you be one of those guys. Like Will and I, and a lot of people can make that comment. So if you like each other, it's a funny comment. If you don't like each other, then you take it very personally. I probably made the comment liking him, not knowing he didn't like me. So it's I think that if you don't like somebody, everything they say is magnified.
Merman.
Yo.
It doesn't seem as though things got resolved. I mean, you guys are cool, but you still believe there was some underlying beef.
Yeah, no, listen. This is clearly a move, like a fuck you move, to me. He could say it's, what was his excuse again? Oh, I didn't invite him to my wedding, and then Rachel and Jason are close. But, when fucking Scott's getting invited, John Lieberman, who's probably been here less than a year, I hung out with Richie I've been here over 10 years, and we hung out all the time early on. And yes, I didn't invite him to my wedding, but I didn't invite a lot of people here. He seems to have invited everybody but 3 people. So when Tabitha Stevens is invited to the wedding, and I'm not, like, how can I not be like, well, what the fuck? That's definitely a fuck you to you.
As far as Will's lack of invitation, I think the one thing that got to him is the fact that there are only, 4 people, or he's one of the uninvited 4, whereas with his wedding, I think he had to make a lot more cuts, just given his scenario. Do you see it from his perspective at all?
I kind of can, but also when you come out and say, wow, I wasn't invited to your wedding, grow up. You weren't invited. You're not going to be invited to every party. You're not going to be invited to everything that goes on. That's just the way life is. And it's my wedding. I'm inviting who I want. It's not a Stern Show staff wedding. It's my wedding. So I want to invite who I'm going to invite. I wasn't invited to Will's wedding when he invited a lot of other people from here. Did you go?
Yes.
There you go. And I've known Will a lot longer than you have. So what right does he have to get pissed at me? I mean, I'm not mad at the guy. I respect him for the fact that he came in and he said what he had to say. Like, that takes balls to do. And I respect that about the guy.
Steve-O, who's become lost in this limited list of the uninvited.
Right.
It's yourself.
Yeah.
An innocent guy, a guy who goes about his business for the most part around here.
For the most part.
Pretty much gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
Do you feel hurt by your diss?
See, it's very weird. At the beginning of the day, somebody came around and said, were you invited to Richie Wilson's wedding? And I said, no, but that's okay. I wouldn't expect to be. And I kind of felt pretty much what Richie said on the air, where, like, we get along, but I wouldn't expect to be invited to the wedding. Then, like, as it goes on, they go, all right, Will's not invited. Well, let me go. Lisa G's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Gary's not invited, who I know Richie doesn't like. Will's not invited, who, I don't know, I'm on the fence on whether Richie likes or not. And then me. So then the question is either you're the one guy who didn't get invited, or Richie doesn't like me. So then as the day went on, it was more like, what's the deal, But then, he went on the air and talked, and I was like, okay, now we'll find out. And like I expected, he didn't have anything bad to say. Richie walked by during that too.
I know.
If I were to invite everybody here from work plus a guest, that would take up 75 of the slots already. Right. So you just have to narrow it down. If it was a giant place that held 500 people, pretty much everybody from here except Gary and Lisa G would be invited.